Everybody, welcome to our live. I am Heather, and we come to you live each and every day so you know more and more about Luminess, what we have to offer, what the dealio is. And so yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot to offer. Because not only, I mean, you know us for our airbrush, of course. But then we also have spray airbrush foundation. So we have so much to offer. And so we do have you know what? I want to check to make sure you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, it's working. All right. Because I did that yesterday and it wasn't. So, morning, Brenda. How are you? Good to see you. I'll take a little sip. All right. So, we are going to get started. We always like to go over the basics, like what you get in your kit, all of that. Today, we are covering this. Let me get the things right. There you go. We're covering this, but in our kits, let me show you real quick. This is a breeze. This is our breeze system. Majority of you guys have it, I know. But this is our cordless chargeable system. It's amazing, but it comes with the makeup. That comes with the makeup you see here. However, depending on when you purchased it, you may have received it, with like a gift with purchase, or maybe you were, offered a deal where you get some more makeup at a discounted price. So, but it does come with those bottles that you see. And then the kit here comes. Do I have that one? Hold on. Oh, I do. Yay. Except you can still see me. So it has those two right there. It has your primer and it has the foundation and it comes with a brush. So that's the starter kit of this one. So pretty darn cool. So we are going to cover this, but first I'm actually going to do both. When airbrushing, you want to make sure that you're 4 finger widths away. You keep it moving, but you have to keep it 4 finger widths away. Don't get too close. Don't pull it too far. And then barely pull down on the trigger. You're never going to pull down all the way unless you're cleaning it or blowing it out. Darlene on YouTube said, yay, it's in my cart, but hesitant. So which one's in your cart? This camera 1 or camera 2? Camera 1 or camera 2? I'm hoping it's this one because this is one we're going over. And so I really, really like this. And so let me talk about this for a second. A lot of people are like, why is airbrushing camera 2? Okay, good. Why is LUMINESS, the airbrush company, coming out with a like traditional foundation? Well, who do you want to come out with a traditional foundation? An airbrush company. Why? Because airbrush makeup is basically, it's the ultimate in foundation, right? So that's what we're comparing this to. We're not comparing this to traditional makeup. We're comparing this to this. And so we know that there may be people out there that are not going to airbrush. They're not going to do this. And so this is great. We also know that this is a great step to get to this. So there's a lot of reasons for it. But truthful, honestly, I love this foundation and I do use it quite a bit. So I'm going to use the Airbrush Primer Hydration Spray and I'm shaking it up. It has every product that we have. It's either in an airbrush bottle or this. You're going to want to shake it up. Shake it like a Polaroid. Take my cap off. This is clear. Okay, it's clear. So the double-ended brush. I love. I typically use this one more than this one. This one, the bristles are a little more compact. They're shorter, of course, but they're a little more compact. And I like this one because it has a little bit more give. But here I can go like right around my eye area to tap it out. I never rub. I just tap it out. So shake it up. I'm using this. I'm taking my brush, spraying that. You can't see it. And I kind of do half my face. And I really concentrate it underneath my eyes. And I'm just wiping this around. Now, look how this just glides. I mean, I'm older and my skin has some pull to it, but that I don't have to wipe hard. I'm not like, bam, bam. All I have to do is this. Like I'm not having to pull on my face at all. It just glides right on. It's like butter. It's primer butter. So you will love this. And then we have, why am I out of focus? Focus. There we go. All right. So now I'm going in with my shade. And I'm going to shake it up. Shake it like a Polaroid. Shake it like a Polaroid. And this one is, which one? This is a 4. So here are my thoughts on that. If you are a 3 or a 5 or an 8, whatever the color. Good morning, Lori. In airbrush makeup, it's pretty much going to be the same across the board. Okay. Again, very forgiving, but you have to remember it is traditional makeup. So how we're putting it on is similar to traditional makeup, right? So you have some leeway. Okay. I will tell you, if I use a 4 in airbrush makeup, it might be a little bit too dark, but I can use a 4 here. So that's why I'm saying it is very forgiving. Okay. So if you're starting out, just go to the shade that you normally are. Okay. And then, you can figure it out from there. Because remember, foundation is to even you out, meaning it's not to darken your skin tone. It's not to lighten. It's to even you out, to make you all one color. And I match everybody to their chest. I don't want a light face or a dark face, and then my chest is a different color. I want it in the same ballpark, okay? And so that's what you need to do. You can add bronzer, you can add contouring, we add color and shape back to our face, but the job of a foundation is to make you what we call flat and to even you out. Okay. So when picking a foundation color, don't pick the color that you want to be, pick the color that you are. So if you're a 3 in airbrush makeup, you're probably good to pick a 3 in the airbrush spray on foundation. All right. Hello, Andrea. Cindy says, I'm looking forward to using mine on a 2-week overseas trip in November. Not worrying about being able to charge more. I love it. You know what? That is so true. Like if you were going overseas and you're like, ooh, do they, they have different outlets as we do. Hello. Amazing. But I'm telling you that I interchange these all the time. All right, enough talky talk. Shake it up. Same thing, same brush. It's same brush, same side of the brush. Shaking it up. What does that say? Oh, this is awesome. They have a thing that says press down. So it tells you where to go. And it is even a little slant right there. So if you weren't paying attention, it kind of tells you would never do that, but it kind of tells you where your finger should go. Some things like my perfume, I do this all the time. I'll spray it and it's like, oh, it's on my hand, or it's, like you don't spray it the right way. This is kind of telling you where to spray it. All right. So hold my brush, do about about 4 finger widths away. Did about 3. And then I'm going to, okay, see, look at that. Butter. I'm getting on my eyes. I'm kind of just buffing it on, but again, guys, I don't have to press hard on my face. I am using the can. Now, I will tell you, I've been using some Retin-A, and my face is peeling, like coming loose. My face is coming off in certain areas. So in that case, like I feel like I should airbrush versus this. But I'm telling you guys, with this and it doesn't irritate it. It doesn't make it more noticeable. It's amazing. Okay, so I did here, kind of buff that around on my forehead. I did brush it over my eyebrows. One more time. And then I kind of buff and tap, buff and tap, buff and tap, buff and tap. Make sure, because we're talking, you know, we're back to traditional. So remember to blend that down the neck, right? I mean, guys, do you get this? Like, you don't see my skin moving. I have loose skin, okay? You don't see it moving because I'm not having to press hard. But I do want to make sure to get it in creases. Like at my nose. And I just put it on my lids. I mean, is that not beautiful? I should have, dadgummit, I should have done just like half my face. Because, oh, maybe that's what we'll do next time. Maybe, because I think we did this when it first came out. I'll airbrush one side and then do this on one side so you can see the difference. But anybody who has, I mean, you can go back and look at another video, and I'm telling you, you know, I don't lie. I'm straight up telling you, bam, what the truth is. But you can see it for yourself. So if you go back and look at a video of when I airbrushed, then you can see that it looks the same, guys. And my skin feels amazing. I have a little bit of mascara left, or glue left from, and it's not gathering at my wrinkles and crinkles. Tap it out, tap it out. I do go back and kind of tap it, because when you do this, and if you put on traditional makeup, you know, when you do that with a brush, you can see that, like the brush lines. So I do go back after it's on and kind of tap it out so I don't have the brush strokes. Barbara, I'm using, this is our new Luminess Airbrush Spray On Foundation. Very similar to this. We know there's going to be some people that won't do this at all, or maybe this is the first step that you take to get to this. But I use these interchangeably. And you guys, you know, I am diehard airbrush. I've been airbrushing for 25 years. Bam. And Darlene's like, wow, so fast and exactly. Guys, think about this. We're comparing it to airbrush. It seriously is so easy. Do not spray this on your face. One, you're going to get too much on. It's going to, I don't know. That seems too, it's going to be too much, especially if you've been airbrushing. It's going to be like on your face. Spray it on the brush. And you saw like a couple sprays was enough to do half my face. A couple more did the other one. It's so easy. Barbara, it is Luminess Airbrush Spray Foundation. Luminess Airbrush. You know what? I'll do you one better, Barbara. Hold on one second. I am going to put the link, because we do have a starter kit with this one as well, because it comes with the primer, it comes with the foundation, and it comes with the brush. Foundations. Airbrush spray. Yeah, okay. So let me get the kit. Okay. Let me get this link. I don't want to save 15%. You do. I've already saved 15%. Okay, copy. Okay, now I'm going to go back. Where are y'all? Okay. And now I'll paste the link in there for you. And so you can just click on it. There you go. So the starter kit does come with the primer. You put it on the same way. It comes with the brush. Buff it on. Again, I cannot stress this enough. You are not having to like, it just glides right on. And I love this primer. And then you do the same thing with this. A little bit, guys, goes a long way. And it is like, it's amazing. And I'm telling you, if I used a 4 in airbrush makeup, it would end up being too dark. But this is a 4 in the spray-on foundation. And I feel like it's spot on. But I'm a 3 in airbrush foundation. So if you're doing this, if you already have been matched with your airbrush foundation, you pick the same color. I'm going to powder, lightly powder. I do powder this. Why? Because it is a traditional foundation. But you saw how light I powdered. I didn't put a bunch. I just, that's it. That is it. Okay. I'm telling you guys, you need this. You need it. The other thing, and this is one thing that we always say about airbrush makeup is like, oh, it doesn't weigh your skin down. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey. Same. And this is buildable. I honestly feel like I have the coverage that I want and get with airbrush, with camera 1, but I can keep going. I can do more coverage if I wanted, but this gives me amazing coverage. Amazing. I'm actually, don't tell LUMINESS this, I'm actually shocked. I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't think that you could get any better than this. Like this is the, like this would be the top of the, oh, you didn't, I put it in the, Barbara, it's in the link. I mean, it's in the comments. If you see LUMINESS, I put the link in there. Lori, you can airbrush on top. I mean, you can airbrush on top of anything, but there's no reason to airbrush foundation. But this is what I was going to do today. Oh, my shoe's about to fall off. Oh, lost my shoe. Okay. Y'all don't know what's going on down there, right? But that's what I wanted to tell you, because I am going to use our airbrush blush on top of this. So yes, there wouldn't be any reason to airbrush the foundation on, but if I wanted to, I could do glow, you know, underneath my eyes if I wanted. Actually, let's go ahead and do that, because you know I love my glow. Oh. So I'm going to do a couple of drops. Now, normally glow is something I do beforehand, because then I go in with the blush and the contour, blah, blah, blah. But I can go in. Let me get a paper towel, because I'm going to spray and make sure. I always spray first to make sure that's the color I'm getting. So I just am using the glow to lighten up underneath, because you know how I like to lighten, have a little bit of highlight underneath there. And I definitely didn't need as many drops because I already had coverage there. I just wanted to lighten it up a little bit more. And then now I did get some new blushes. Is this the plum? Yep. So I'm going to shake this up. And Plum is our deepest foundation. It's what's in the darker kits. Anyone can use the color, but we don't have to, like lighter skin tones, you're just not going to make as many passes. So maybe I just use 1 drop. But I accidentally put 2 in there, so that's okay. I didn't blow out that glow, so I am going to just kind of boop, 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 mix that in a little bit and then use the blush. Now, if you're new, which we had a lot of newbies on yesterday, if you're new and you're using Airbrush, the blush is super high pigmented. A little bit goes a very long way. So don't use more than 2 drops. If you use more than 2 drops, you're gonna look crazy, and I don't want that. So very, very light. And I don't just go and hit a cheek and then hit a cheek. I kind of go back and forth. I kind of make like 4 passes, 2 on each side. Okay. Now I want to show you. So this is the Plum blush, and it's going to start building. It's going to start coming up a little bit more. Okay. All right. So now let's get, try not to get out of the camera so it doesn't, where's my, thank you, Barbara. So now I'm going to use the Cut One palette, which is our contour and highlight. And I'm just doing a little, because like I said yesterday, I do like more, I think in the summer, I tend to like more of a blush contour than a bronzer contour. Let me back up. In the summer, I use my blush to highlight or to contour and highlight. So I do kind of more of a blush contour. But if I wanted a bronzy look, then I would just use bronzer and maybe the natural blush. So I kind of pick one, but I will do some contouring here. Barbara's digging it. Barbara, were you the one that said who? Or Darlene? Darlene, were you the one that said it was in your kit, in your oh, Darlene. Darlene, are you loving it? Guys, I'm telling you, you need to check this out. It's a great backup. I think I know that you will be pleasantly surprised on how amazing it is. Bottom line. Not gonna lie. Let me get my Heather, does the can foundation bloom like the Airbrush? No. So there's no, it won't oxidize on your face. That's a really good question, Darlene. She says, Heather, does the can foundation bloom like the Airbrush foundations? So Airbrush foundations don't bloom. It's the blush that blooms. So with our foundations, both Airbrush and the spray foundations, it's not going to oxidize on your face. The blush is the one that tends to go on lighter and then bloom more. So that's why I tell people, like, take it easy on the blush. You can even mix in like a drop of foundation, a drop of love, a drop of glow to kind of soften it a little bit when you're first starting out, because sometimes it is a little more difficult, but the foundation colors themselves will not change. Are the spray colors as orangey as the ooh, Tanya, scandalous. I love it. So Tanya asked, and the reason I'll tell you why I said it's scandalous. Tanya asked, are the spray colors as orangey as the 4-in-1 colors? So Tanya, book a class with me. Anytime I hear orangey, red, blah, blah. You're spraying too hard with the Airbrush foundation. You're spraying too hard with this. This is obviously applied differently, but how it goes on and how it feels and reacts on your face is different than traditional makeup. Okay. So please book a class with me. They're on Mondays and Wednesdays at noon. And I go over ways to practice and show you. Again, it's very forgiving. But if I hear the word orange, 100% you're spraying too hard. Okay. Trust me, I've been doing this a while. And I always tell people this with our classes, guys. I 100% guarantee you that I can fix whatever problem you have. And there's not a lot of businesses or people that can say that, but I promise you I can fix whatever problems you're having, okay? I am going to tweak my eyebrows just a tish because I did wipe the foundation over them and I see some areas I need to pluck. So yay. Oh, okay. Hold on. It should be in the, So now we see one eyebrow that's done. See, I mean, this one doesn't look bad, but it looks a little, if this makes sense, it looks a little blurry. Whereas that one is like, boom. Makes sense? Okay. Hold on, please. Let me go to our scheduling. Maybe. And I'm going to put the link in here as well. Okay, here's the link to my class. It's on Facebook and on YouTube. If you are thinking about getting a system, if you're thinking about getting whatever, if you have ordered it, or if you want to talk to me before ordering it, if you've ordered it and you're waiting for it to come in, or if you've had it and it's been sitting on your kitchen counter, like it doesn't matter what level you're at, you can book a class because it's great for people that don't even have it because I go over ways to practice, but I explain it in a way that it starts making sense to you and it'll be life-changing. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to go in and fix, see, bam, on this eyebrow, blurry on that one. And I'm really just having to go in and kind of tweak the top and the front. Okay, so much better. So much better. All right, so now, and I do like to kind of brush through them to make them look a little softer. All right. And then now I'm going to go in and let's see, what do I want to do today? I feel like I do the same colors, but I like neutral colors just because, you know, they're a great staple. If you don't have this nude and naughty palette, you need it because there's 36 awesome colors. And guys, the ones that have these questions, one, that's what this is for. I want you to ask questions. We had an amazing live yesterday, and because people were asking questions. I don't care if I answered the same question 100 times. If you have a question, answer it. That is why we are here. There's no dumb questions. There's no oh, did she already answer? Just ask, guys. Just ask. That's what I'm here for. I want this communication. I want you to talk to me. I mean, we have people that have been here since the beginning of doing lives. We have people that just started. We have people that watch the video later because they're at work, but then they come back and watch the replays, or they come on when they can. I want you to ask questions, and it doesn't have to be about what I'm talking about right now. So if you came on and you're like, Heather, what's this eraser about? I can still talk to you about that. Okay. So don't think that you have to wait and talk to me. I have a bunch of makeup right in front of me. Okay. It's like all right here. And so I want you to ask questions. I don't want you to get home or get in front of your mirror and start airbrushing and you're lost or you're feeling frustrated. I don't want that. Guys, LUMINESS stands behind their makeup and they give you every opportunity to get help. Name a way somebody can help you. We're probably doing it. We have these lives Monday through Thursday, lives where you can talk to me. We have, if you go to Facebook and type in LUMINESS Live, we have the Heather 2.0. Her real name's Dorothy. And she sits on our lives and answers your questions. So if you need something answered right away, I wonder if I could type in that link. Hold on one second. Move that. It's rolling off. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can't type in the Facebook link. Hold on. I got to move this link up. Hold on one second. Let me go to Facebook. If I have to sign in, I'm not going to do it, but oh, here it is. And then let's go to, so it's if you go to your Facebook page, type in LUMINESS Live, all caps, you can join the group. It is a group. You can join the group. How do I get, okay, here. Copy. Okay, now I'm going to put that. I'm going to put a lot of links in today. So this is a Facebook group that LUMINESS does, and Dorothy's on it. Make sure you go to the live one because that's all that's on there are those lives. So make sure it is the current live. And she's on there Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Central Time. She plays videos. She answers your questions. You can talk to her and talk about whatever. If you're like, hey, if you need help color matching, she can help you. Okay. So we have that. We have customer service. If you call into, we have probably one of the best, if not the best customer service. They are there for you. I know sometimes when we call customer service, we're frustrated and we're irritated. Just take a breath, take a breather. Take a breather. Trying to figure out what color I want to add. And talk to them. They're going to work with you. They're going to help you, okay? If you're frustrated, we're going to show you ways they'll tell you about my classes. We have the classes Monday and Wednesday, where you take a class with me. I go to each person and we talk about, okay, what problems, questions, situations you have, whatever the case may be, and we talk it out. We're going to talk through everything. We're not going to be like, okay, thank you for buying. Bye-bye. No, we're going to talk it out. And I don't know a company that does all of what we do. We also have beauty experts that are on the phone and can walk you through things. If you're like, I don't have Facebook, I don't do that. If you're on this, I don't know how we're doing it, but if you're on YouTube and you don't have a Facebook, you can call our customer service, the beauty experts, and they'll walk you through. They'll stay on the phone with you and walk you through it. We give you every opportunity, is basically what I'm telling you. All right. Yeah. And the people that have been here they know this. All right. I am going to put back my lashes on, put my lashes back on. I actually brought them from home and did not leave them on my mirror. But this is why, people always ask, okay, what's the one product that you can't live without? If you're stranded on a desert island, what's the one product you have to have besides sunscreen? Mascara. Lashes make such a big difference. It really completes the look. I always say, like, if you don't have mascara on, it looks blurry, or it looks like, I don't know, it looks like somebody just sneezed, like it just looks blurry to me. Watch what a difference lashes make. So this is our Lash Lure, which is our magnetic lashes. So if you are wanting to do lashes, these are the ones to do. Just because to me, they're so much easier. You don't have to wait for the glue to dry. And as I'm up close and personal, I can tell I need to blend this out a little bit. Okay. Don't have to wait for it to dry. You don't have, like, I'm just going to go straight in there. I'm putting it, if I can get it on there, putting it on the little holder. That makes it easy. And then watch this. Make sure I have the right one. I line it up at the end first. And then these lashes at the end kind of, whoop, they're really curly. So I go in. I mean, guys, they just pop on. And then yesterday I had to fix them because I didn't pull it all the way to the end. And you just pull them off. And because that glue slash this stuff, the eyeliner, it has glue and the magnetic properties in there. So it literally will just jump, like it is attracted to that liner. And then I just kind of go in and push it, make sure it's all on there. But guys, look at that. You cannot tell me that lashes do not make a difference. Like, it just completes the look. Do this side. I feel like I grabbed the one. And Mother's Day is coming up, so you know that we're going to have some great sales happening. You can drop some hints, or I like to order my own Mother's Day present. Okay. I'm going to line that one up. Again, I have to go up and over because my lashes are curly curl. And I got a bunch of glue on this one. So I'm actually going to go in and pull that off my lash just to make it easier. One more time. Okay. And now I'm going to go in. Line them up at the end. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. I mean, come on. Come on, guys. You cannot tell me that that's not easy. It is so easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Now I'm just going to add some lips. And I like a pinky neutral color just to finish it off. And there you go. There you go. Voila. Awesome sauce. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for everybody who came on and asked your amazing questions. I'm so glad we're getting so many new people. Oh, makes me so very happy. Spread the love. I think you can share this. So if you want to share it on your page, share it. Go ahead and share the good news. Because people can watch it later. If they're interested, they can come back and watch it and ask questions. We have Dorothy, Heather 2.0. You can go ask questions. We have customer service. I think if you call customer service and press 6, it directs you to the beauty experts. They're there for you. So come on, bring it. I did the link to my class. Book a class with me, guys. I want to see some people in there. Ask your questions. We're going to talk about everything. All you have to do is just sit there and listen. I do ask that your camera's on, because if my camera has to be on, your camera has to be on. And we go over that. I want to see your face. So please do one of those things. We are here for you guys all and always, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back next week, Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. Central Time. Bye for now.